What's going on, my outdoor hooligan? Steve from Badger Outdoors here. Well, I know it's been a while since I last made a video. These last month or two have been pretty hectic. Had a lot going on in between work and I had something come up. So between that and work, I didn't have a whole lot of time on my hands. So things have slowed down now. So I decided I would fire up the old camera and make a little review video for you guys. This is going to be part of my frugal fisherman, I like to call it, segment, where I try to find gear that's the biggest bang for your buck. And today I'm going to be reviewing a reel that my wife bought me actually for Christmas. And that is, I'm sure you've seen them before if you've ever been to Walmart or Dick's or Cabela's or something like that. They got this nice, pretty orange color to them, orange and black. And they are the Berkley lightning shock rods. I did actually own one of these in the previous model. It was a spinning setup, and it had the cork instead of the rubber handles on it. And to tell you the truth, it was my favorite rod that I had. I mean, I would take it every time I went out. I'd have that rod with me. All my shore fishing, whenever I'd fish from shore, I'd take it with me because I would it was a workhorse. I would bang it up against trees and shrubs and rocks and jam it into stuff and, you know, get it stuck. And it just took a beating and just held up amazing. And it actually broke. I had it for 3 years. And it actually broke this past fall on me. It finally snapped. So I was kind of bummed out about that. But, I mean, 3 years out of a cheaper rod is pretty good. Pretty good investment. So this rod here, actually the old rod was the exact same price. They didn't change their price or anything like that. It's $39.99 at Walmart. Now, if you go to Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop, you're going to be paying $49.99. So go to Walmart if you're interested in picking this up. Go to Walmart. It's $10 cheaper. I mean, $10 you could spend on baits or hooks or line and stuff like that. I mean, it's a way better deal. $10 is $10. I mean, anywhere you can save some money, it's a good thing. So go to Walmart, it's $39.99, and they actually most of the time they got a pretty decent selection between spinning and bait casting rods. But this one is actually a bait caster rod. I wanted to try something a little bit different. I'm going to be pairing it with the Pflueger President bait casting reel, which I'm going to be doing a review on here pretty soon. If you've ever seen my videos before, you know that I am a pretty big Pflueger fan. I have quite a few of the reels. I have the President spinning reel, which is actually this guy back here. It's a great reel for the money, and it's been out for a long time, and I wanted to try out the President bait casting reel, see if it holds up to the same standards. So I'm going to be putting that on here, but that's a whole nother video. I'm going to be using this one here for my spinner bait and chatterbait applications. So this is a 7-foot heavy fast action rod. I think 7 foot's the longest that they come in. You can get a 6.6. And you can also, I think there's some 5-foot sizes online, but not in the store. So I got the 7-foot, a little bit longer, so you can get out some longer casts. Like I said, it's got the rubber handles now instead of the cork ones. If you do want to, which I highly recommend, the old style, the cork ones. So you know they're older if they're the first style if they have the cork handles. You can find them on Amazon still. There's some places that still sell them on Amazon, and they're still right around $40, and I would highly recommend those if you're looking for a good spinning setup. Yeah, you might want to check that out. Trust me, it worked. I love that rod. So, but yeah, so it has anyway. Back to this. It has the split handle, which I actually prefer. I don't know why I don't like the solid cork handles for some reason. I don't know if it's for balance or what, but I just don't like the feel of them. So it has a split handle, which I like. I'm trying to find a series of rods that aren't too expensive, aren't cheap, and I know it's going to be hard to do to find, you know, one particular series that fits all needs, but so I kind of want to check these ones out and see, because they got a decent selection. I want to see if I can, you know, buy a few more for different applications and stuff like that. So, and this pretty much has the same, the setup that I like. So, it does say on here that it's engineered for braid. The last model said that too. The last series did too. I used fluorocarbon on it. I used it for my Texas rigs and even my Ned rigging and stuff like that. So I used real light fluorocarbon on it. And this one I probably will throw braid on, since I'll be using it for spinners and chatter baits. I do like the feel of braid with those better, and the hookup I feel is a little bit better on the fish. So I will be using braid on this. I'm pretty sure I will be. But anyway, so one of the, after I bought it, or after I received it, I actually went online and then did reviews on it, or looked at reviews on it. And one of the issues I saw a lot of people complain about was this little ring right here that holds this fitting that holds the reel actually onto the rod. It's all plastic, and people were saying that this would actually break if you over tightened it, or you know, just from wear and tear. The old one actually had the aluminum band around it, which gave it a little bit extra strength. So I don't know if they were trying to save money with plastic. I mean, everything's made out of plastic these days. But so I'll be interested to see if those claims are true, where this thing breaks. Some people didn't say anything about that, and some people did. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't. I mean, if it does, I'll probably I may go online and buy some of the old ones, but I probably won't buy any more of the newer style ones if they're just gonna keep breaking, because that's just not a good deal right there. And so anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen though, but I'll have to wait to put that to the test. It is February right now, or January. It's the end of January, almost February in Wisconsin, and snow everywhere, cold, so this will not be getting in use for a few more months still. So anyway, it has 7 eyelets on it. I know some of the higher end rods have more, like 8 or 9, which, I mean, it's not a big deal or anything like that. It's got the little hook keep here. Some rods, I don't know why, I've had a few rods where they're down here and I hated it, but it's got it up here, and yeah, it's got a good feel to it. Pretty good feel. I like the grips. I do like the rubber grips. Let's see. I don't mind cork. I don't care really. I don't really have a preference. Cork doesn't really bother me, but I do like the rubber too. I actually do like the look of it. I mean, some people, it may be a little bold for some people, but I do like the orange and black. It's kind of cool looking. So anyway, yeah, but like I said, I won't be getting out there and using this anytime soon, which kind of stinks. I mean, I don't ice fish. I know it's Wisconsin. It's like a huge, I mean, you ice fish in the wintertime. I mean, if you like to fish, you ice fish, but I actually never have ice fish. It just never really appealed to me. One of the biggest things I like about fishing is just getting out there on the boat, out in the water, nice summertime, springtime, late fall, just enjoying the weather. I mean, sitting on a frozen lake when it's 10 degrees outside looking at a hole never really appealed to me. But then again, I never tried it. So there's an old saying, you don't knock till you try it, but I know a lot of guys that I work with, they love ice fishing in the wintertime, but I've just never, maybe one day I'll give in and go with one of them or something like that, or just go by myself or something like that. I don't know. I don't know anything about it really. Probably wouldn't be able to drill the hole, but yeah, so it's gonna be a while. I can't wait till the fishing season starts up here in Wisconsin. The weather starts getting nice. I just can't wait for the weather to start getting nice, honestly. But anyway. So yeah, so that's basically all there is about this rod here. Is I hope it has the same quality as the last one I had, because the last one I loved. $40, right in my price range. I do want to say I actually went out last spring and saved up my hard-earned money and bought a more expensive St. Croix. It's the Mojo Bass rod, and I bought it specifically. It's the Crankster, the crankbaiting rod. It's a 7.4, so it's long. I was going to use it for my deep divers and stuff like that. And I bought it last spring. I think I paid $130 for it, and it's the most I've ever spent for any fishing rod ever. And the third time I was out, mid-cast, if you can see that, tip broke. Mid-cast, didn't hit anything, didn't get snagged on anything, just snapped right off. So I actually have it on video, and here it is right now.
What? Oh no, why?
See what I mean? So mid-cast, it just snapped off, like, I don't know. So anyway, I gotta send this back to St. Croix. I've been meaning to do that. I've been kind of sleeping on it for a while, but you need both parts. I don't know where the tip's at. I used to I don't know where it's at anymore, so I gotta find that. And I'm actually gonna use the box that they shipped this one in to get this one sent back, and I think it's like $20 for like their little warranty, and then you gotta pay for shipping, and then they test it however they test their rods at St. Croix, because they're so fancy that they break after 3 times, and then they determined that you didn't slam it in a car door. But I have a video, like you just saw. I have it all in video, so I got you, St. Croix. You're gonna pay for it, or you're gonna replace it. So anyway, but yeah, so point being is you can spend $130 on a rod and have it break after the 3rd time, or you can spend $40 on a rod and have it last 3 years. So more expensive doesn't necessarily mean better quality, and you'll find that out the more you get into a certain hobby, that there's that you don't gotta spend a ton of money to get the same value out of some of the stuff. But and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the best value for the best bang for your buck when it comes to this, because this stuff gets expensive. It does, especially if you're not sponsored, or if you're not a pro, or if you're just a hobby weekend fisherman. It gets expensive. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to. That's the whole purpose of. It's one of my purposes of this channel, is just trying to find the best bang for your buck, and do some reviews and some research, and yeah, help each other out. So if you liked the video today, hit that subscribe button. There will be more videos. Go check out some of my older videos that I have. I got a few of them up. Yeah, but there will be more coming. So hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Maybe write a comment if you have this rod, if you use this rod, if you hate this rod, if you like this rod. Write me a comment. Let me know. Any input is good input, and that's how you learn. I mean, we learn from each other. So not every person knows everything. So yeah. So if you could hit that subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will hope to see you soon. Stay tuned.